everyone, it's Sandy. I am finally shooting part 2 of this St. Patrick's Day video from a door sign for my front door. My back went out on me and I was not able to finish up this video in time for St. Patrick's Day, but I wanted to go ahead and finish it. So I am going to iron on these images now, and I will kind of take you all along and show you how I'm going to do that. So I cut out these images on the Cricut, and they are layered up. So I'm going to start with this one, and then I will do the hat, and then I'll do the clover, and then I'll do these two. And at the end of this video, I will walk you through how I manipulated these images in Cricut Design Space to get the cuts that I needed and for the different iron-ons that I'm using. And you can see here, so I didn't have, this called for 2 different colors of green, and I didn't have a lighter color of iron-on, so I just went with this option of painting. I had this green here called Apple Tart, and I thought that would be a good color to use. So I just painted that little section, and then this will go on top of that. And then I'm using this holographic iron-on, which is really pretty. And then I'm also using the holographic for the gold coins, as well as a glitter iron-on. And I thought that might be fun to see the 2 different colors there. All right, I am going to use my mini heat press, and I'm going to start with these gold pieces because that's the bottom layer, and get those ironed on. And then I go to CricutHeatPressGuide.com, and that helps me determine what temperature to put my different heat presses at. I am going to start with this glitter iron-on, and the heat guide said to put this at the second little number here, and I've lined this up. Now the cut is not exactly, because my husband is still getting used to his new skill saw, but I think it's pretty darn good. So I've lined that up there, and it said 40 seconds, and constantly moving with firm pressure. So I'll try to count here. All right, so I've let this cool a little bit. All right, that looks really good. Okay, I'm pleased with that. And now I want to line up the holographic on top of here. As best I can. I think that's pretty good. This is, all right, I am using the tip of the heat press, and that I think is helping to get this to stay down. I've never used the holographic sparkle before. So that's definitely a cool peel, so you really want to wait for that to cool before you peel off the transfer. I really like how that looks though. I think that's really neat. Right. My next layer is I am putting down the hat. So I'm putting down this holographic sparkle in 40 seconds with firm pressure. Looks like this has gone down really well. cooled off enough. Nice. Excellent. And then next I am going to line up the hat. And I layered all of these pieces before I put the gold pieces down so that they would line up correctly. So when I put this back down, it all should line up nicely, hopefully. That's the plan anyway. I have so much glare right now. It's making it a little tough to see. So I got a little green I can touch up there. But that looks good, and then the clover will go right there. Okay. All right, I do it the same two for 40 seconds. All right, got that off. Okay, got a couple spots I'm not super happy with, but I think overall it looks really good. A little green, light green paint touch up that I'm going to do there. So then now I'm going to put the shamrock here. If you ever have trouble getting iron-on to stick, then pull that transfer sheet back, all the way back onto itself. And that can help get the iron-on to release from the transfer tape. This is some old iron-on, and I wonder if that has something to do with it. The final two pieces to put on here, the St. Patrick's Day and this glitter vinyl. Again, firm pressure, 40 seconds. I think I finally got the pressure down right, maybe. Aw, that looks so cute. All right, I have just a couple touch-ups I'm gonna do. And then I have some ribbon to add so I can hang it on the front door. But voila, there we go. I'm thinking about, I wonder if I want to add a little more of this holographic bling up here or not. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I like it so far. And yeah, I got a couple little touch-ups of paint that I'm going to do. But I'll show you it hanging on the door. What did y'all think of it hanging on my door? I think it looks quite cute. So better late than never, right? I wanted to just talk a little bit about sealing your door. I am going to use this polyacrylic spray and spray it on here, and that'll help protect it from the rain and things like that as it hangs on the front door. And you do really thin coats. You do a one coat and then you let it dry, and then you do another coat. Sometimes I'll do probably 2 to 3 coats. It also comes in this liquid form where you can paint it on as well, but the spray is just a little bit easier if you have decent weather outside. And then you can also use Mod Podge to seal this as well. A couple lessons learned on the project. One of the things that I think I would do different is I would trim the gold behind this clover. Because the gold was such a thick iron-on, you can kind of see that bump there um, of through the clover because it's thicker than the wood material. But I don't think, especially from the sidewalk, right? It doesn't look bad at all. Um, and then, like I said, um, these vinyls were easy to get down, but this vinyl was a little bit tricky, and I just wonder if because it was old, I'm not exactly sure. But anywho, I had a little bit of trouble getting the vinyl down, but I'm just going to trim that up. And once I put the polycrylic coat on top of it, I think it'll look good. So you can see my husband, he did a pretty good job of cutting with his scroll saw. I think I said it wrong earlier in the video, but I think it turned out really good. And just, the back is unpainted, and I just hot glued this ribbon on here to hang it up. Now I could do a big bow up here if I wanted to, but I'm not a big bow person per se on signs. I like them on wreaths, but not on signs. Well, I hope y'all found this video helpful. Um, it was fun to make, even though, it was after St. Patrick's Day, but better late than never is my motto. And at the end of this video, I kind of walk through, for those who are interested, how I adjusted the files in Cricut Design Space to be able to cut out each of these different iron-on pieces. So if you're interested in that, I kind of go through some tips on using the contour button and also using the slice feature. And if you missed part one of this video, I will link it down below and in the cards. All right, if you all are going to stop here, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next video. And if you keep going, then keep on going. All right, bye for now. So I want to attempt to show you how I got the different images that I cut out with the iron-on. So you can see, I'll start with the easy ones first. So this image right here, it's all ready to go. The only thing that I did on this one is that I clicked on the attach button, where you can see how it's all attached. And that way, when it goes to cut it, it'll cut it out just as you see it. So it makes it very easy to lay it out. So that was really easy. The clover also was very easy because I just added that in there. The tricky parts where it came to the gold coins and these diamonds over here, and then also the hat. So let me show you. I will start with the gold coins and these diamonds. So you can see here we have this full pot of gold, and I'll scroll down over here, and you can see the different pieces. You have this black piece, this gray piece, we have this color gold, and then you have this also other color gold. And so for this first one here, I'm going to go down to the contour button down here, and you can see that you have this image and then these two circles. And so I hide these three by clicking on them, and it just leaves this image. So that is how I got to just these gold coins right here. And then you can see this yellow one, we have the gold coins, but this black one, we have the cutout for the gold coins and the diamonds. And what I do is I have these all perfectly lined up. So I take the black one, and then I take this gold one here, and I select both of them, and I hit the slice button. And when I do that, you have these slice images up here at the top. And so I don't need this black one anymore, so I can get rid of that. And this is the one I want to keep, and I don't need this one anymore. So now I have this image, and then I also have this image. And I am going to bring this one to the front. There we go. Hit send to the back. And so the next thing I want to do is I want to select this piece, and I also want to select my sliced piece, which is, where did it go? Well, I will just click on it. There we go. And I am going to hit the slice button one more time. And now I have this piece, and this piece. So I don't need both of these, so I can get rid of one of these. Perfect. So this one will be my holographic, and then I have this piece. So the next thing I want to do is, this is too big to print out all in one file because of the size limitations. And so the next thing I did is I just took a shape over here and I made it a little bit bigger, and I selected that, and then I selected that, and I hit the slice button. So then I can get rid of you, and I can get rid of you, and then now this is free. And then I can do the same thing on these over here. And I ended up not printing out iron-on for those. And then I select this, and I select the box, and I hit the slice. And again, I can get rid of you, get rid of you. So those are all free now. So that's what you can see up here. And I changed this to gray. I was thinking about doing gray iron-on, but then I just didn't even worry about it. So that is how I got to my different gold pieces. So next I want to show you quickly how I did the hat. Okay, so for the hat, I already have one piece ready here. This is the dark green one, and it's good to go. So next I duplicate that one, and now I need the light green, and so I just click on this and go to the contour button, and so I just need this image and this image right here. So I'm going to do hide all, and I'm going to select the two that I need, and I have those there, and I am going to make those light green, and then I am going to duplicate this. And now I need the two yellow images there. So now I am going to go back and I'm going to do hide all, and I just need this one and this one. And I'm going to make this one gold. And then I have all those three pieces now. And for the light green, I ended up just using paint. I didn't use iron-on. And then for the gold, I did the holographic sparkle. So it's pretty easy to manipulate these by using the contour button, and then you get all the different images and pieces. And then the important thing to remember with iron-on is to make sure you mirror it when you go to cut out the iron-on vinyl. I hope that makes sense, and hope that's helpful for you all if you all want to try a project like this. Thank you all so much for watching.